Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel, and I just want to thank all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned into my channel, that's watched my other videos, readings out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support, and of all those viewers who have clicked the like button as well as left comment. Thank you ever so much. Whatever you do is much appreciated and it does help the channel. And today's reading is going to be for the divine feminine or any females who have tuned in today. And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. And if you do enjoy listening or watching this reading today, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Today's reading is an energy healing reading, and as I said earlier, it's for the divine feminine or any females who have tuned in today to watch or listen to this reading. Now, if it's your first time, you've heard about energy healing, okay, or if it's your first time you've tuned into this sort of reading, I'll just tell you what energy healing is all about. This reading, okay, is to help cleanse, heal, balance your chakras and auras, which will help raise your vibration and frequency, which in turn will help to attract more positive, or I should say, to attract, okay, more positive experiences, okay, into your everyday life, okay. And what I'm going to do to start the reading off, okay, I am going to use this first deck, and it's called Raise Your Vibration, and it's by Carl Gray. Okay, if you're interested in reading for yourself or for others, okay, and all the names of the books, decks, and crystals that will be mentioned throughout the reading, I'll put all of their names in the description box. So please check it out, okay, after listening or watching this reading today. All right. So I'm going to start with this deck, and I'm just going to select one card from this deck to start off the reading, okay? So let's see what our spiritual team, what message is coming out for us, what they would like us to, like it's just a few words, okay, to just help raise our frequency, raise our vibration, okay, today and for the rest of the week, because this is a weekly reading, all right? Positive thoughts do you have for the Ooh, okay. All right. So, what it says on the card, it says, "Take the weight of the world off your shoulders. Take the weight of the world off your shoulders." All right. So, I think it's telling us, all right, to somehow find a bit more balance, okay, in our life in terms of the different things that we might be doing at the present moment. But I'm just going to just read quickly on this card. Number 74. Okay, it goes on to say, "You are deeply considerate, being who wants nothing but the best for yourself and everyone around you. In fact, in times gone by, you have put your own needs behind the needs of loved ones, friends, even colleagues, haven't you? But when you detach from your own needs, it can often simply lead you into the depths of despair. Today, the universe is reminding you that you don't need to solve every issue or find an answer to every problem. In fact, by being overly controlling, you are preventing the support of the universe from entering your energy field. So relax, surrender the weight of the world, make space for the universe to support you. It knows how much you care, and by taking a step back, you are creating room for the miracles you need and the miracles you deserve. When you let go, you let the universe lead the way. All right, and the vibe of the day, you can say out to yourself and believe it: I surrender this situation and make way for miracles. All right, so the vibe for the day, you could say, I surrender this situation and make way for miracles. All right, so very beautiful um, and powerful uh, affirmation. All right. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to be using another oracle, and this one is by Jean Rulan, and it's called Oracle of the Birds. And I'm just going to call on our spiritual team to see which animal spirit, or which spirit animal our spiritual team, including the ancestors and the divine, would like us to work with. Okay, to help us, okay, as we do our energy healing work. All right. Okay. So the bird that it would like, the end of the spirit animal, I should say, okay, or bird that our spiritual team would like us to work with is the pied wagtail. The pied wagtail. And it goes on to say joie de vivre and pleasure. Okay, it says joie de vivre and pleasure. And it goes on to say a source of joie de vivre reveals itself to you. Draw from it with ease. Okay, and it's the pied wagtail. And I'm just going to just read a bit more, all right, about what additional messages um our spiritual team would like to give us today, okay? See if I can, okay. All right. The meaning of the card: the perky and delicate pied wagtail brings you pure joy. It reminds you to not only exert yourself physically, but to integrate pleasure and joy into your everyday life. With this delicate songbird, light-hearted moments insert themselves into your life. Do as pied wagtail does. Draw strength from the pure source. Embrace the lightness of air. Spread the wings of your soul, and growing beyond yourself, fly into the lightness of being. Wow. Okay, and the more meanings, okay, to this the energy surrounding this bird. It says here from the book: awaken joy, free yourself from the cage of tension. Negative thoughts imprison you. Gifts come into your life. Freshness comes in. Allow yourself to follow your inner trail. Hmm. I think this spirit animal, okay, is going to help you, all right, in some sense, to take the world off your shoulder. Okay? All right. Because it's all there to awaken joy, free yourself from the cage of tension, negative thoughts, okay, that might be imprisoning you, all right, to allow freshness to come through. All right. And the affirmation to this second card, it says, which you could say out loud and believe it. Okay, my soul being is pure joy. I am expressing this in my whole being. All right. So two very powerful affirmations here. All right. So okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another deck now. All right. Just to check on the energies, all right, around the divine feminine or any females who have tuned in to watch this reading today. Okay. And this deck is by Radley Valentine, and it's called Fairy Tarot Cards. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle, give it a good shuffle, and see what are the energies around the divine feminine at the present moment. At this present moment, what is the current energies around the divine feminine at this present moment? What is the current energies? What is the current energies around? What is the current energies? Okay, so the first card is Five of Summer. Five of Summer. All right, that came out. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. All right. So the first card, it goes on to say it's Five of Summer, and it goes on to say, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Okay, so this is the meaning of this card. And a five in numerology, in oracle or tarot meanings, represents change, instability, or conflict. All right. So again, I'm just going to just read out. So these are the energies, okay, that our spiritual team is picking up around us, okay. And the message, okay, here, it says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Okay, so we might not always know the answer to everything, but we can leave ourselves open to find the answers. All right. And then it also goes on to say, remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, all right? Because that doesn't help, because by doing that, it's sort of, it lowers your vibration or your frequency, okay? And then also, uh, and to stop focusing on anything that frightens or worries you. And this is also, again, linked to the message, okay? The first card, where it goes on to take the weight of the world off your shoulders, okay? Okay, the second energy that's our spiritual team is picking up among us, okay, it's the Princess of Spring. Okay, and this is all the meaning of this card is that the sense, a form of optimism, okay, enthusiasm, creativeness, okay, and good positive um, energy vibes, okay. And it goes on to say, just gives us a nudge, okay, for some of you out there. It says it's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizon, maybe going into a new line of study, okay? And it also goes on to say, let your creativity take flight. In other words, whatever that we want to do or to achieve, that is just giving um, a bit of a nudge here for us to take the next step, okay, to have that leap of faith to do so. All right. Okay, and the last card that came up from this deck, it goes on, is the High Priestess card, which is all about intuition, and it goes on to say it's on a number two. All right. And number two in oracle or tarot readings is all about balance, partnership, and duality. And it goes on to say trusting your intuition. Okay, your intuition is your gut feeling and is very much linked to the third eye. And it goes on to say careful reflection before taking action. So there are certain things that we might want to do, okay, and it's just saying that we should go within, okay, before, and just maybe analyze, or like get all our research, all our information before we proceed, okay. And it also goes on to say insights um come through meditation. So there's a lot of things, because as one author says, we are the oracle. Okay, all the answers lie within. If we are in self doubt, all we need to do is to go within, take some quiet time, okay, to meditate. All right, maybe go out in nature, and then whatever that like might be not very clear, or sort of we need a few answers to certain things. Okay, it might come when we do that. All right, it's all about quieting the mind. Okay, I know it helps for me. So okay, when I take some quiet time away from my busy schedule, then there's a lot of things that weren't clear at that time, or if I need some a clarity into a situation, even like maybe when I'm not thinking about it in time, or even just like if you go for a walk, just taking a walk itself, there's a lot of things that will just come to your mind. Okay, all right. And everything is usually comes within or I should say um or worked out with divine timing anyway. All right, so now I'm going to start off, okay, the chakra healing with this deck. Is called Chakra Wisdom, and it's by Tori Hartman. And I'm going to select 3 cards from this deck to see what chakras that your our spiritual team would like us to work on today. All right, and if it's your first time and you've never heard of what chakras are, I'll just tell you what they are. All right, chakras are the energy center points that help bring balance around the key body functions. There are 7 major ones, 21 minor ones. Each major chakra represents a specific life area. The root chakra is normally associated with the color red, which represents our foundations such as our home, family, finances, and comfort zone. The sacral chakra is normally associated with the color orange and represents our emotional responses, okay, and also our self-worth. The solar plexus chakra is normally associated with the color yellow and represents our confidence, willpower, inner strength, self-esteem, determination, and as well as our purpose in life. The heart chakra is normally associated with the colors green or pink, okay, and it represents love, self-care, warmth, compassion, joy. The throat chakra is normally associated with the color blue, which represents communication, creativity, self-expression. The third eye chakra is normally associated with the color indigo and represents perception, intuition, foresight, and the subconscious mind, okay, which is, as I will say, our intuition, okay. And the crown chakra is normally associated with the color purple and represents our higher self, divine consciousness, our spiritual connections and beliefs. All right. So even though, okay, there'll be a lot of different colors representing the other chakras, but we just need to mainly focus on the major one, okay, which is the color around the cards, all right? But I will talk through it, okay, when these cards come out, all right? So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what chakras should we okay, so the three that wanted to come out, okay, is soulmate, okay, and this um card, there is a lot of red, okay, so the main color is red, which is very much linked to the root chakra, and it says soulmate, soulmate. The second one, it says guilt, okay, and the main color here is orange, orange. Okay, and the third card that came out, it says enlightenment, okay, and the main color here is yellow. Okay, so the first card, okay, which is the main color here is red, which is linked to the root chakra. The second one, the sacral, and the third one, which is the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so I'm just going to read more on these cards. So let's start with the first one, which says soulmate. Okay. The message here says it is time to face my true feelings. It is time to face my true feelings. Okay. The inspiration to this card, it says to enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. All right. And the person inquiry, okay, it goes on to say, because a soulmate can be a person, place, or thing. All right. And it goes, the person inquiry that we could say out or can analyze, could say, what truth am I embracing? What truth am I embracing? This card indicates no longer living a lie. Okay, so it's probably all about like making sure that we become our true authentic self, because that's what the journey should be all about. Okay, it should be all about authenticity. All right, and then it goes on to say the key ideas, all right, to this first message. It says speaking your truth, choosing love, freedom through transformation, resistance to commitment, an unexpected outcome, new truths. Okay, so these are some of the different scenarios, okay, which is related to this first card. And the keywords, okay, it says is on which the book mentions is authenticity, treasure, and trust. Okay, and I'm just going to read on the second card. Okay, the message, okay, for this card, which is related to guilt, okay, it says, where it goes on to say, I am sorry, but I have to take care of myself. Okay, I am sorry, but I have to take care of myself. Okay, the inspiration to this message says, do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. Speak truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. Okay, so these are the things, the messages regarding this word here, guilt. The person inquiry, okay, something that you can probably ask yourself in your spare time, will say, am I giving away too much time and energy and resenting it? Is my anger really guilt? And some of the key ideas, okay, associated with those messages, it says self-care, burdened by obligations, enabling others, finding personal power. And the key words to the second message, it says awareness, awakening, release. And I think, again, this message is very much linked again to the very first card that came out, which goes on to say, take the weight of the world off your shoulders. Okay? And then we're just going to quickly read on the last card that came out from this deck, which talks about enlightenment. So and let me just read more on this card. It goes on to okay, and the message here for this card, it says, I seek peace. I must embrace my fears. Okay? If I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. Okay? And the inspiration for this message, it goes on to say, at this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits. Okay, the personal inquiry for this message, it says, you could say out, okay, my thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? Key ideas, okay, for this around this message: path to enlightenment, the reluctant sage, taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, time for reflection. Okay, and would help, okay, uh your intuition, okay, if you were to do that. And the key words here is support, courage, and confidence. All right, this is the message for around, or the other meanings, okay, around this word enlightenment. All right, now what I'm going to do, because obviously this is an energy healing reading, all right, I'm going to use another deck, okay, which is very much associated with the auric field. Okay, and I'm going to use this is called the Prism Oracle, and it's by Nicole Pivaroto. And the auric field, okay, is the invisible colored energy that surrounds the body. Each color in your aura aligns to a specific emotion. Your aura holds the information about what you are currently feeling, the energy that has just passed, and the energy that will be coming into your life. All right, and the aura, okay, as well, holds a tremendous amount of information about us. All right, and there are different layers to the aura. So you've got the etheric body layer, which corresponds to the root chakra. The emotional body layer corresponds to the sacral chakra. The mental body layer aura corresponds to the solar plexus chakra. The astral layer body corresponds to the heart chakra. The etheric template body aura corresponds to the five senses, including the throat chakra. The celestial body aura corresponds to the third eye chakra, and the etheric template body aura corresponds to the crown chakra. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select 3 cards from this deck and see what messages our spiritual team have for us in order to heal our aura. Okay. And whatever messages are come out, please take what resonates, okay, and leave the rest, okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Okay. All right. So the 3 that came out are just the first one. Okay. It says faith. Okay, faith. Okay, which is linked, all right, to the Etheric template aura. okay, which corresponds to the crown chakra. Okay, okay, the second one card, okay, that came out, it says passion, okay, and this corresponds, all right, to the etheric body layer, which corresponds to the root chakra. And we have this one, okay, which is linked to spirit, okay, and it says fear, all right. And if it's linked to spirit, it could also, it's very much linked to the etheric template body aura, which corresponds to the crown chakra. Okay, so I'm just going to refer to the booklet to see what additional um messages. Okay, so I'm going to read on the first card. It says faith. This card isn't really about belief in a higher power, although if that is part of your practice, you are welcome to infuse it here. It's more about trusting that no matter what, things will be okay. This is an idea that's much larger than yourself or anyone else. Things are moving and shifting all the time. So just keep working toward your goal, whatever it may be, and know that the outcome will lead you exactly where you need to be. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to read on the second card. Let's see. Okay, then right. So on this, the second one, it says passion, and as I said, whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so it's about this one is about passion. How you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it, though. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. All right? And I'm just going to read on the last card, which is associated with spirit as well as divine source. Okay, this card is a call to summon the courage to face your fears while honoring them at the same time. Moments like these are often the most definitive in life and act as the greatest teachers and catalysts for positive change. What is it that's holding you back? Why are you afraid? Sitting with these questions will help you tap into your power and greatest potential. Acknowledging and moving past your fears can bring you into greater sense of alignment with yourself and the world around you. Wow. So these are very beautiful messages, okay? And I guess these are just ways in which you can, okay, as the first card came out to say to take, okay, um the weight of the world off your shoulders, okay? So you feel light, you know. Um okay, as you go through life. All right. Now, if you are interested, okay, in working with crystals, okay, and would like to use them to help heal, balance, cleanse your auras and chakras, I just want to show you a few, okay, that you can use, which are the most popular ones. All right, I'm going to show you, okay, before I go on to the next deck. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few here. All right, and the first one, okay, I'm going to show you, this one is called red jasper. Red jasper is known as the supreme nurturer, and you can use this crystal. It's very much connected to the root chakra to help ground energy. It also absorbs negative energy, cleanses and aligns your chakras and auras, and also balances the masculine and feminine energy that is within us. Okay, because um us, okay, human beings, sorry, as spiritual beings, okay, having a human experience, okay, whether you are male or female, we both embody masculine or feminine energies. All right. The second one, this is called carnelian, okay, and this um is a very popular crystal which can be used to help cleanse, heal, and balance the sacral chakra. Okay, this is known as a stabilizing stone. Okay, you could use it to ward off negative energies. Okay, and also to inspire courage, and can help. You can use it as well to help heal past life trauma. Okay. The third one, this is called citrine, okay, and this crystal is very much linked with the solar plexus chakra, okay. It's known as a powerful cleanser and regenerator, okay. It aids self-confidence, boosts self-esteem, attract abundance, and help re-energize the body. All right. The next one is this is called rose quartz. Okay, it's known as a stone of unconditional love and infinite peace. Okay, it could help attract more love into your life. It promotes emotional healing. Okay, also when it comes in regards to love. Okay, and also attract friendship in your life. Okay, this one is called turquoise. It's known as the efficient healer. Okay, it's also a protective, strengthening, and purification stone. Okay, and this stone is very much linked to the throat chakra, which is all about self expression, communication, and creativity in the area of life. And it can enhance communication with the physical and spiritual world. All right. This one is called lapis lazuli, okay, and it helps with divination, helps to raise divine consciousness, enhances dream work and psychic abilities. Okay, then I've got amethyst, and this is an extremely powerful um and protective stone with a high spiritual vibration. Okay, it's a good stone for the mind, sharpens mental focus and intuition, and it clears sacred space. Or, in other words, um, if you have an altar, okay, you can actually put it on the altar. Okay, it also helps to absorb negative energy as well. All right. And if you are, once again, interested in working with crystals, okay, I'm just going to recommend two books. This one is called The Crystal Bible. This one is by Judy Hall, okay, and this is also another book which he published, and this is called um, Manifesting with Crystals, okay, and you can use this book to help attract more abundance, wellness, and happiness, okay, in your everyday life. And if you are um interested in working with angels, okay, and if you want, for example, an archangel to help clear your energies, you can call on uh archangel Metatron, okay, and also archangel Raphael, okay. And this is a very good book, all right, called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray, and it has all the names of all the angels, their role, what prayers you can say and what they can do, okay, to help you um, in regards to any type of healing that you want to do, okay, in your life, okay. But I put all the names of the decks, crystals, and books which I have mentioned, okay, or going to be using for this reading today. I'll put their names in the description box. So please check it out after listening or watching this reading, okay? Okay, now the next step I'm going to be using, all right, this is called The Secret Language of Color, and it's by Inner Siegel. Okay, and color can be used to help heal your emotions, help you gain intuitive insights, ignite your creativity, make you feel better about yourself, and can help raise your energy levels. It can also be used as a meditation tool and for visualization. Okay, so I'm just going to see what colors our spiritual team would like us to work with today. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what colors would you like? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what colors would you like the Divine Feminine to work with today? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay, so the three colors that our ancestors would like us to work with. The first one is sapphire. Sapphire, it goes on to say regenerate your body. Okay, so that's the first color that it would like us to work with. Okay, if you feel that you feel a little bit depleted, okay, or you somehow feel overworked, okay, and this is on number 38, and when you add the two numbers together, it gives you a mass the master number 11, but then again I need to add the two numbers, which is 2, and that will help you to bring more balance. Okay, it also represents partnership and duality. Okay, the second color, it says auburn, and it goes on to say ground yourself. Okay, and this is also on the master number 11. Again, when you add the two, it represents balance, partnership, and duality. So you've got 211 on the table. Okay, and that means in order to ground yourself, you can just go out in nature or maybe go for a walk or something like that to help ground your energy so you feel more stable, more balanced. Okay. Okay, and the third color that came out is red. Okay, and it goes and it's on the number 2. All right, so got quite a few. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, and this one is it says the message here says free yourself from pain, and again this is to do with balance, partnership, and duality. So we've got lots of Tuesday. So a lot of it is to do with the very much linked to the root chakra. Okay, which represents our foundation, such as our home, family, finances, and comfort zone. And when this root chakra, okay, is balanced, okay, it can help you overcome fear, anxiety, all right, as okay, and self-doubt, all right. So it's very important that we keep balancing out that root chakra, okay, which, as I said, represents our foundation, okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use another deck, all right, and this is called Chakra Love, and it's by Katie Manick Shaw, okay, and it just says here, raise your crystal vibration. So if you are interested in purchasing crystals or having them around your home or working with them, okay, this crystal will tell you, okay, what you can use to also to help raise your vibration and frequency. So let's see what crystals our spiritual team would like us to work with today. Okay. Okay, so it goes on to say, the first one here, it says, okay, the uh, Amazonite, and it's very much associated with the throat chakra, and the message on the card, it says, creativity, use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Okay. I think I might use. I'll use these other stands instead. It's going to be better for me. Okay. The second one that came out, okay, it says here, tourmaline, okay, and on this stone you can help it to help cleanse, heal, open, balance your third eye chakra. And the message on the card, it says, trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. So Amazonite, okay, for the first one, can help open, heal, balance, cleanse your throat chakra. The second one, tourmaline, for the third eye chakra. And the last one here, okay, is recommending Smoky Quartz, okay, to help heal, balance, cleanse of your root chakra. Okay, and the message on the card, it says strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Okay, so you can use Smoky Quartz, okay, for the root chakra. Okay, last but not least, okay, I'm going to close out the reading. I'm going to use one last deck, and this is called Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle, and it's by Gift Republic. And this deck is an affirmation oracle deck, okay, and just see what additional messages our spiritual team would like to give us today. All right. Let's give it a good shuffle. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what additional? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what? Ooh, a lot wanted to come out. Let me just take this one. not wanted to come up. So I'm just gonna take out I'm just gonna take 3. Okay. I think they wanted me to take 4. Okay. All right. So the spiritual guides, okay, wanted me to take 4. Okay, so I'm gonna take 4. Okay, so the first one, it says, I choose happiness for my day. The second one says, positivity is a choice that I choose to make. I will not let others impose their limitations on me. Okay, and then the last one, it says, my progress is always moving forward. All right. So they wanted me to, I was going to select 3, but my spiritual guides, they wanted me to take 4. Okay. And I hope you enjoyed this reading today. This was an energy healing reading. Okay. And it was for the divine feminine, or any females who have tuned in to watch this reading today. Okay. To help raise your frequency and vibration, as well as to help heal your energy, your chakras and auras. Okay, and I also want to say thanks for all your support. Okay, anyone that's watched or listened to my readings out on YouTube, who have left comments, click the like button, subscribed. Thank you ever so much, because whatever you do, all right, is much appreciated and it does help the channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this reading today. And don't forget to please check the description box for all the crystals, decks, and books which were mentioned throughout the reading. And if you did enjoy, all right, listening or watching to this reading, or watching this reading today, sorry, can you don't forget, please, to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.